Alright folks, back with my Polaris Ranger. It's a 2011 800 XP, and you know I've had to fix a lot of stuff on this thing, but I've also used it pretty hard, and you know that I guess that just comes with the territory. I've been really wanting to change my front diff fluid for a while, and so I attempted that here about a week ago, and in the process I stripped the front drain plug. And this is a common problem, I guess. It's out now, but front drain plug's right there, and it's a hex head, Allen head, 8mm, I believe. Oh yeah, here it is. So I tried a couple things to get this out. The first one here is I tried to JB weld the Allen head into the plug, and that did not work. So I went and got one of these extractors, and it would fit up in there, but it was not tight enough, and you can't drill it any deeper for it to insert further. So what I ended up doing was cutting about ½ an inch off the end of this, and then I hammered it up in there, and she popped right out. So I bought a new drain plug. I had it shipped, and for whatever reason, this is not the right drain plug. It's nice quality, but it's the wrong thing. So now here I am with the fluid out, and I don't have a new drain plug to stick in. So here's my idea, and I'm going to try this, and I don't know if it'll work or not, but my thought is I'm going to take this nut, I'm going to go up to my other garage here and see if I can weld that nut. I get that extractor out, try and weld that nut to the end of that, and just create a hex head drain plug, something along those lines. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I got this pick here. I'm going to try and pick this O-ring off so I don't, because it'll melt when I try and weld it. We'll see what happens. So I'll go do that, and we'll look at the results. Okay, starting to rain on me here a little bit, but here we are. And so I welded that thing on there, grinded it down pretty nice. Fits real good in a 3/4 inch. So now the problem I have now is when the weld obviously got this thing pretty hot, and I think I torched the magnet. It's sticking to this one right now, but it's not as magnetic as it used to be. So I'm gonna run into the hardware store and see if I can find a magnet I can stick in there, because that's pretty important on this, to hold that. If you don't have a magnet, you'll lose your bearings. So all that microscopic metal will just grind your bearings down. So yeah, I'm gonna run in the hardware store. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this too while I'm doing that, and we'll paint it black, and maybe we'll get this thing back together today. So talk to you later. Alright, I have finished. There is my custom drain plug. So I welded a nut basically to it. I've got the O-ring back on. I stuck a magnet on the end. I JB welded it to the end. I did check the clearance. It doesn't touch the gear. I think that'll be better because it'll stick up in the fluid and actually grab that metal stuff. So if you are in a bind and you strip a drain plug and you need to fix it somehow, I guess this is one way you can do it. We'll see how this works. I'm going to stick it in there and off we go. Okay, and there it is, and you can see it really doesn't stick down too much further than anything else. I don't think it'll be a problem getting caught on anything, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So anyways, what I was saying is this my snow plow bracket, I had to take it off to do this, and I was planning on anyways cutting a hole in it so that because this thing's a real pain to take off, which makes it a real pain to change this front thing, and I know you're supposed to change it a lot, so I'm gonna cut a hole in this so I won't have to take it off anymore, and then I can access that bolt I stuck in there, and we're pretty much done. I got her filled up and she's good for a little bit longer. So turned out to be a little bit bigger of a job than what I wanted it to be, but at least it's done. Hope this helps somebody. Check you later.